Hey, how you guys doing? Michael X. So I decided to start going with Michael X just because it's too confusing for people to say, Ivy Eichel. I mean, the actual proper pronunciation would actually be Iviciel, you know, which is kind of funny. But anyway, Amarak 4 plus community sent in Amarak. So I'm going to mix in a little bit of mine and a little bit of community stuff. I was going to say that if you guys have Amarak videos that you guys have, go ahead and post the links to them here or send them to me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is the same as my YouTube channel. And so first shot of the day by is it Crazy Nichols in tier 6. Nothing like Amarak in a higher tier like that. This is actually a really good game from eMaster Gamer 01, and you can see here gets a nice Amarak. I can't tell you how many German tanks I've actually ammo-racked with this particular gun. Meaning like either from this tank or from the T-71. The T-71 actually, that 175 pin with this shell is just absolutely OP. Definitely worth it. Seriously, definitely worth it.
Unlocking target.
So this is actually a really cool because it's not just one ammo rack. We've seen him, ammo rack the Awful Panther, and I can't tell you how many times I've been YOLO'd here and killed, but it's a poorly timed attack, especially from some clan guys. I don't know if the other guys on his team, but you can see that he gets his ammo rack damage, but it gets fixed. You can see there's another guy shooting at him. And you can see all he needs to do is get one more shot in that ammo rack area, and there you go, ammo rack done. Autoloaders are notorious for doing that, and I gotta say that those guys, although I don't think that they were in the same clan, did not really time that attack really good. But anyway, so here we go with Big Ron. Big Ron has sent in a lot of game clips. A lot of stuff. So this is the first one he sent to me. This was back when he was in R1. He is now in Eye for an Eye. Which, if you guys haven't gotten a chance to see Wednesday Night Fights and Monday Night Meltdown last night, they actually played against Off, and it was some really good gameplay. It looked like they were just going to get steamrolled, and then all of a sudden they pulled out 2 clutches in a row, and it was just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Yeah. It's just good gameplay. So I can't tell you how many times I've seen, or even had my own tank in an E75. When I come around a corner, you do not try to YOLO this tank. A T30, you do not YOLO it. Anything with a 155 gun, you just stay away from it in an E75. Okay, so this was actually sent in from Big Ron as a two ammo racks, but on closer inspection, that first one is not an ammo rack, but it's definitely a hella high roll. And the reason I know that is because no matter how many times you shoot, it will show the ammo rack icon to let you know, what you did right here. And you can see there, you can see the white ammo rack icon up here. The other one did not have it, but you never know. Maybe it was a bug in the game. That is an awful high roll, 1100. So now we're on to some of mine. This was back when I was grinding for the TVP, and I don't know if this guy just didn't want to look at me or what, but he sure paid. And of course, this one is kind of funny because it's not actually like purposeful. Like that one, I was actually trying to shoot and get module damage while playing. I mean, I always try to shoot where modules are, but on this one, I mean, it's so inaccurate. Because you can see I'm actually fully aimed in, and I'm still waiting because I don't want to miss. And you can see that the inaccuracy because I'm moving the gun is actually what causes me to hit him in that spot. Because I wasn't aiming. It kind of went, was it high into the left? So this one was an unexpected ammo rack, but it's always satisfying to get one, especially on a artillery. This was actually a race for damage here, seriously. It was a race for damage. I have no hit points. Yeah, and I'm just trying to get, more than 10 pins. You need to get 13 pins a game if you want to get your mark of excellence on this tank. And, yeah, minimum of 13. And on some maps you need to get, do at least 6,000 damage, but... So, funny story about what you guys are getting ready to see. I actually think I'm pretty sure that this guy's ammo racked already from the shot I landed on him when he was trying to come up. And it's just crazy because I got 2 criticals off of it, so I'm assuming I got his track and his ammo rack, and he accidentally fixed it, and you can see he's going to pay for that now. Boom! Pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was a good one. This is another one that I showed a while ago. So I think this is for my tier 9 tanks. This is probably, you know, a pretty good one. I think this game was actually in one of my, you know, review videos. So 1304 on that. That's a lot of damage. This is kind of funny because everybody's bailing out over here because, well, artillery's got this area, you know, beaten down. And they do have substantial tanks, but they don't know that we have an overmatch. And so I'm not really too scared. I can do 60, so even if I do run into all these guys and they YOLO me, I should be fine. And so he detects me, but he doesn't, you know, obviously he doesn't respect this tank enough to fix his track. Because if he would have fixed that track and got out of there, that would not have happened. So this is actually one of my favorite ammo racks so far, and it's because it's not often that you see a Bat Chat versus this tank. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that the Bat Chat can definitely outshoot this tank, but when it comes to maneuverability and turret speed and gun depression, you never YOLO this tank on a hill. Seriously, you just don't do it because he has better gun depression. As you can see, when he came by me, he was able to land 2 shots, but when he was trying to run away, I was actually able to fire 2 on him, and another guy actually landed shots on him. This was actually a really cool game that I had with Pappet. A real good clanmate from B, and we were actually having this brawl here, and we were holding this area off, just me and him, for days. So here we go with Skyhawk. He sent this to me actually a long time ago, and I just didn't have any time to do it, and since I'm really sick right now, I can't even play. I decided to go ahead and put his in, and I'm going to actually enter in another one into this, because I think I showed this on community replays. The next one. The problem was I didn't actually see that he got 2 ammo racks in one game, which is cool. Nothing better than getting taking out an E5 with Chieftain. Very hard to do on flat ground. So the E100. A lot of people scold the E100 for using heat, but I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys, 135 pin, it's not worth it. It's just not. And although he could have landed that side shot on that guy, I'm pretty sure the space armor would have actually bounced that AP shell. So you can see here that the heat round hits the spaced armor, and so now he's going to have to try and go up against him. I don't know, if I was in a T10, I don't think I'd be trying to circle this guy, especially on a hill. He realizes that, you know, Skyhawk's got him, and so here we go. Boom. Massive ammo rack, 2 ammo racks with 2 shots for over 1,000 apiece, and that's just crazy. You know, like right there, you've done everything. You know, you've done your damage in this crazy game. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Ammo Racked 4 plus community stuff. If you guys have your own ammo rack stuff you guys want to send in, send it to me either via Xbox One, you know, or you guys can send it to me you know, on my YouTube channel and just link it. I cannot do YouTube videos. If they're on YouTube, I can't actually record it and then show it. That's actually copyrightable. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a good one. Later.